real estate, right? You need capital in order to buy a house, to have a rental property, to kind of enter the real estate market. I'm sure with partnerships or things like that, maybe you could, but I would say that predominantly, if you want to play that game, you need capital.
Or you could have lots of promises. Let me give an example. You could go to all of your friends and say, look, down the road, I'd like to borrow from you $5,000, $10,000 each. I repay you back at this interest. You could have an agreement made before do anything.
Mm-hmm.
You find the property, you run to your friends and go, remember that? And I have a piece of paper right here to allow for that. Can I get that? That becomes your down payment.
Mm-hmm.
And then also you could, if you have a good credit, you built over the months and years. So it's not the money, it's the backings of people before you buy the house and the deals you make. Or you could go to a person who owns a home and says, you know what? I'd like to buy the property, but I don't have any down payment. But will you allow me to pay for your little bit of rent and a little extra that we call the principal? And when that principal reaches a number, can I buy it from you? You can have a contract for that. So you can finance the house, which in any different ways. So financing means making a promise because you cannot keep original promise, by the way. That's what it means in English. But nobody learns the words. So they don't learn to finance things. When a Wimpy said to Popeye, I'll pay you $2 tomorrow for a hamburger today for $1. That's called financing. When you go to a bank and says, I'll pay you 6%, 8%, 9% interest per year for 30 years, so you give me the money to buy a house, that's called financing.
Yes.
Whether you're getting a car or a house. So all that is a promissory request of borrowing materials that represents promissory request.
You can watch more video clips on YouTube or listen to the whole episode on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts.